What's good, family? So today I wanted to go over something that I think is just a couple points that I think are pretty paramount to being happy. It's very important to be happy nowadays. In order to be happy, you have to take some time and really think about these next couple things I'm about to bring up to you. So first off, you gotta identify, why aren't you happy? Is it because you're looking for somebody else to make you happy? Some kind of interaction with other people? And they are letting you down? And in them letting you down, you're unhappy? Or is it because the decisions that you made led you to a point where you just ain't happy? Like, are you at a job that just sucks? Are you, doing something with yourself that, not finishing school, not following through with a hobby or owning a business or living just to pay bills? So when you start to identify these things, these elements that are making you unhappy, and start working on them and start making yourself be happy. Some of those are a little harder than other ones. Like, you can't just hop up and go to school when you got to work full time, take care of kids. You might be taking care of family. I mean, that's not something somebody can just hop up and change. But something that you can change is absolutely free, that takes absolutely nothing. Doesn't take another person, doesn't take $1, it doesn't take time to go to school. It's a change of mindset. That's the very first thing you got to change. Because once you change your mindset, won't nothing be able to take no happiness from you. Even when you get put in situations that, might make you unhappy for a period of time, you'll start noticing that period of time is getting shorter and shorter. So it goes from something bothering you, for a week, to a day, to an hour, to literally like momentarily, like, oh man, that's bogus. On with your life. But in order to change that mindset, the first thing you gotta do is realize that it ain't nobody's job to make you happy. Not one person on this planet. The same way you came in this world, same way you're gonna leave. So you can't sit here and be like, oh, well, my significant other, forgot this or didn't do that. That's dumb. That's a fault of mind anyway. You don't want to confuse a fault of mind with a fault of heart. Because somebody can, say something the wrong way, but they didn't mean no harm. That's just the way it came out. They're just words. Words only got power if you let them have power. That's where, people say, sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never hurt me. That's because you got to make your mind up that, it's just words. I might say something one way and somebody else say it another way, but I come off a little bit more harsher. They come off a little more soft. But that's just who I am, That's no difference than, some people speak different languages. Like, that's a product of, my experiences. So when it comes down to it, once you're not allowing other people, their words to bother you, then guess what? That means when they having an attitude or a bad day at work or whatever, and they come off to you, you might say good morning to somebody because you're trying to be positive. And they might just be stank. And they might ignore you or have something crazy to say to you, oh, what's good about it? You could be able to respond and say, everything is good about it. Or if they don't respond, hit them again with it. Leave it alone. Whatever, it's up to you. But don't let it get to a point where, it's ruining the awesome person that you trying to be, because you are an awesome person. But that is where happiness begins. And once you start making these changes, the way you walk change, the way you talk change, and the things that go on in the day change, because you start to understand it. Like, well, you start taking less and less time for like nonsense. Like, real talk, I don't really watch too much TV. I don't really watch too much news, and I try not to be on my phone on social media too much. But that gives me time to do stuff. All of that stuff is just idle time. It don't really get you nowhere at the end of the day. But when it comes to just real stuff, like I'm able to look at my day and go, well, instead of letting it just dwindle away, I can be more effective towards something positive that makes me happy. So I'm able to work towards those goals that I have. It's harder to work towards those goals when you letting, emotions hold you back. You letting, decisions that you making. You decide to sit and binge watch a TV show for like 3 weeks. When during that 3 weeks you could have been working towards a craft or a hobby or something that you always wanted to do, like learn a language or an instrument or something. You know what I mean? Like, don't let that stuff hold you back. Don't choose to let that stuff hold you back, because a lot of stuff that happens to us, we choose to put ourselves into. I mean, it is what it is. But once you master that craft, can't nothing stop you. That's where, you get to a point where people will start to notice the change. And in all honesty, a lot of them ain't gonna like it. There's gonna be some people out there, they gonna try to take some of that from you. You feel me? But they ain't got nothing to do with you. That's because they ain't happy on the inside. But when you come across other people that's happy on the inside, y'all can make great things happen. That's when you start to notice these people that get together and do crazy stuff like, clean up a pond in a local area or something, or feed the community, for a whole year for free. You know what I mean? Like, that's what happened when the right people get around each other. When everybody around each other got happiness and they can just work on being, contributing towards a goal and being positive together instead of having them crabs in the bucket hold you back. So I hope I ain't hold up too much of y'all time. Thank y'all for watching. Let me know what y'all think. You know what I mean? Like, shoot me a little message. Like, subscribe. Let me know if I should keep making these or not. Peace.